It's competition time, so open an account with World Sports Betting using the promo code DStv50 and automatically go into a draw to win one of 10 1,000 Rand cash prizes. You get your prize doubled in free bets if your account has had any deposits made. The competition will run until the 31st of May 2021. Terms and conditions apply. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. TS Galaxy 1, Orlando Pirates 0, DStv Premiership on a Sunday afternoon. Very good start, TS Galaxy. Feisty game, 2 red cards, and Orlando Pirates losing. Towards the end, you saw coaches being coached, or coaching, technical team management, blah, blah, blah. Screamer Shabalala, Floyd Mbele, Joseph Zinnbauer. Who's coaching who? So Vilakazi, highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates. So what do you make of what you saw today in the way of the game? Yes, sir.
Justice.
Easy.
Drake.
Easy.
Matunzi. Junior Kanye. Ngibulisa nemakhaya ukuthi sicela support la iDiskiTV. Njobe njobe njalo futhi angichiki. Kuleko I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed.
You got disappointed every week, no?
Well, you always have a belief because it's a big team. You want ukuthi they will do the right things, and the worst part is good thing. There are people abalapana with Pirates that have been there in the game, that have got experience of this game. But when things happen like this, I'm very disappointed. Look, the way iqala ngakhona Pirates game. Kuleko, I don't know whether they knew ukuthi mabawina ama game wabo, they can end up balapana ku number 2 and occupy a position yokuba ku CAF Champions League. I don't know. The way bebadlala ngakhona ibebonakala ngathi TS Galaxy yiba abantu abafuna ukudlalela ukuba number 2 by Champions League. Kuleko for me ngizothi the way I'll play it by TS Galaxy. TS Galaxy supposed to win the game about 4 or 5 0, because Pirates, they didn't look like really a team that will give TS Galaxy stress. Looking at how they created the chances about creating compared to our TS Galaxy, and Gulego, there's a coach. Coach must take decisions, but if there's somebody that will give instructions, then it comes to a point where me, a personal, I ask with normal, because when I can see better, I need come and coach, because mina zotin mina mhlambe ngihlulekile ukuthi I can take the team to another level. So you, because you are giving me instructions, it's better ukuthi when I come and sit lapana and coach, because to me it's really not fair. Where we'll see the coach, and then when the team loses, we'll blame the coach. But we see Uprasten, we see Floyd giving instructions. Win. And Kulego,
is that your call out to them? Uguti, look, fellas, if you feel like you can do better than Zinnbauer, why don't you step down there on the tunnel?
It's simple. Because they can see better. Niggas have my instructions. So abeze bona ba lontuzana. Bahlala lapana and then let them do it.
Does this hurt you? As the highest ever goal scorer of Orlando Pirates, are you pained by the situation?
Kulego kabhlungu gabi ngoba when you look at the team, seeing this team, they do have players that they can compete, that they can do better. And then you bone team kwenzakala lezinto ezenzakalayo ama changes kuleko. I always emphasize the nto leyo ukuthi i-game inama questions and inama answers. Why other coaches, they can see those questions and give answers, and then when a big team like the Pirates, you guys can't even see ama questions, you can't even see ama answers ukuthi nizo reply kanjani. It's kuleko you kuba ngathi ngavuleka umhlaba umuntu angene ngaphakathi azifihle, because this team, there's quality players and they can do better. Ukuthi what's happening lapayana, who's the coach, who's not the coach, who's sitting there pretending to be a coach and is not a coach, it's so sad, because we are born among my changes. Kulego, I'll put it straight. What was the reason of ukhiphe uZungu ufake uNdlovu? I didn't see any difference. For me, from better to worse. Now you're taking out to Marco, Ufaka, Ulonduzana, Usem. For what good reason? Where Gulego, we are bag leader 1-0. What you need to do is you need to sacrifice some of the positions from line mid lane and add more numbers per Pambil, so that you can, with Pambil I've got more numbers. It means I can create chances. Now when you worried about Uvimba, it's Galaxy, you don't even think of how you're gonna score. Yes, I can understand maybe at some point good to Mangu keeper because of temper. Then you ask yourself, why in other games temper yake umango, it was not like the temper today? It tells you Ngoguti maybe the boy wanted to win more than anybody else, so he was fighting for the team. Then who's there again to help him? Ngoguti, look, you're not fighting alone, I'm here. I said, Ngoguti, bag leader, take out one midfielder out, put Ulonduzana, put Uloch, Faguloch la Papambil, then we have Upule la. Upule can come also, he's also good, he's got a good eye coming from deep. Then you know what, you've got 3, Elapana Pambil, 4 with Ulonduzana coming in from deep, Upule. But instead, Fagu Unjuga Manju again.
Do you know what's crazy about everything that you're just saying now? Is that, as you are saying, Ufaga Uban, I can't know who is putting these players now.
Really, that's why you know.
So play Mabani, Ngokfaga, Undlovu, Uchukamanja, and everyone else.
Same. It's so sad. You know, I saw the coach at some point, and looking at Mina as human to human. You know what? It's I can feel what you're feeling right now. The team is losing. You've got maybe your own frustration, but looking at a human being, it's not a nice thing. I don't care who says what. It's not a nice thing to anyone. The team is losing or the team is winning, but when a human being, that person is so sad, feel like pain, you're also gonna feel, you know what? Yes, the team is losing, but it's not nice to see a human being again to be in this situation.
Last one. Do you think this can be resolved? Because I speak to people, we speak to people on social media, and sometimes we are sober-minded and just talk about it as human beings. And for the most part, I'm picking up a lot of people saying, maybe it's time for Stan and Floyd to step down. And I always say that's not going to happen because the chairman is no longer a young person. He's using the services of Stan and Floyd to run the team on his behalf. So when Ibona Ipelanja in the situation, yes, Zinnbauer, that's obvious. He's not going to be there next season probably, or at some point they're going to fire him. But how do you end these shenanigans of people coaching coaches?
I'm pleading. These guys, they've been in the game for a long time. They've got experience. Preston got our coach and Floyd got our coach. You know, they know what it takes to sit in that bench. I'm pleading a good thing. When employ a coach, allow the coach to do the job. Because now if we see you guys giving instructions, now the question is, why are you having that coach sitting there if you guys can do it better? Because now, they were giving instructions. So now you're asking, why are they having the coach like partner pants if you get that are giving instruction? I'm pleading Uguti, give the coach, if you employ a coach, allow the coach to do the job. If the coach fails, and then you get another coach.
Sure.
Simple.
All right, so there you go. Orlando Pirates losing to TS Galaxy. Very sorry not to touch on TS Galaxy, but I think you know the moment, and you know the occasion, and you know the man as well. His history with Orlando Pirates. I really wanted to allow him to just vent out his frustration about the situation. If you watched the game, you would have seen what happened. Not for the first time, not for the second time, not for the third, fourth, or fifth. It's been happening for a minute now at Orlando Pirates throughout the season, and I think it's unprecedented. If it's been happening behind the scenes, but South Africa has never really seen it happening out in broad daylight with people literally shouting instructions to coaches. We see pictures of hockey talkies sometimes, and you can see that it's an embarrassing situation because Orlando Pirates is a big club and they don't need this kind of situation. So hopefully you enjoyed this conversation, and maybe it will give you time to reflect as well as an Orlando Pirates fan, whether or not you want to continue seeing this, or what would you like to see happening. Hit us on the comments as well. What would you like to see happening at your club with regards to this situation? iDiskiTimes.co.za, DStv on Facebook as well. We're sponsored by World Sports Betting, WSB.co.za. Thank you very much for watching us.